Hi everybody, happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? If you're watching me right now, you're watching on the replay. But if you see the little red live box up there and you jump on, please say hello. Say, hey girl, hey. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a wonderful weekend. As a matter of fact, it was one of the best weekends I've had in a while. Hi Grace, how are you? I was in the mountains this weekend with 6 girlfriends and a mom of a girlfriend that joined us a long time ago, and it was so great to see her again. And we scrapbooked and we cooked and we laughed and we caught up and we just had a wonderful time. So I don't know if any of you feel the same way, but I'm sure you do, that girlfriend time is just, it's so priceless. It really is. And so I had a great time. I got to show them all of my Younique makeup. We did makeovers. We just had so much fun. And I was hoping that my Kudos for the month would be here when I got home. And yay, it was here. So the customer Kudos this month is called Beloved. And I noticed a lot of girls are calling it Beloved 2.0 because we had a Beloved palette last February that was so popular. It sold over $8 million worth in just the month of February because our Kudos are only good for a month or while supplies last. It could be even less than that. So this, I mean, February is the shortest month and it was a huge hit. So our Beloved Palette 2.0 is out for this February. It comes in this beautiful box here, and there was a artist who hand painted, and I believe they said it was one of our Younique family members. I don't know if they work in corporate but it was someone that is an artist that actually hand painted the design, and they put it on this palette for all of us to enjoy. So this palette, the colors are already pre-chosen. But you will get the palette here, and look, there is the actual palette, not the box. And you open it up, and look, you're gonna have these 4 beautiful colors. And you know what's so funny is I'm most excited about the white, because we didn't have a beautiful crisp white for highlighting. And like a lot of my Wednesday looks that I do, they have the white in the corner of their eye, and I was always using one of my colors, which was more of a off-white or a cream. Now we've got this white for that pop. I'm so excited. And white is just a great tool to have to highlight and to accent and to bring attention to whatever part of your eye you're trying to bring attention to. So we've got Doting in the white. We've got this gorgeous, like a, I don't know if that's metallic. It looks like it is. A metallic wood. Irreplaceable and wistful. So you've got your mauve and plum and kind of purplish. The plums and the mauves are all the rage right now. That's what's on trend. So that is what our palette has this month. And it also comes with our newly formulated blush. And we have 6 of them. We have a 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. And they're reformulated to be a little more sheer because all of our makeup is so pigmented. The other blushes tended to they were a little bold because people are used to blush and then they put it on, and with ours you need very, very little because of the pigments. I have blushes that I've had for several years now that they don't even look like they've been touched. They last so long. So they're actually a little bit smaller, but that really doesn't worry me because they are going to last a long time. And I've had a lot of great feedback about purple when I wear purple looks. So I said, I am going to go out on a limb and I am going to order a purple, because we have a new purple blush. Look at that. And I think it's called it's called Surreal. So I am going to try that tonight. I am so excited. And I probably will be showing different looks, as many as I can come up with, because this month with our Kudos, and I just got mine. I ordered it. I don't know if I ordered it the first. It might have been the second, but They're just now going to be rolling in to people that have ordered right away when they came out on the 1st. And if you post on social media with the hashtag Beloved, Younique is giving away a complete brush set to one winner a week. And I believe that contest, if I'm not, I swear the number 52 sticks in my head. So I want to say it's going to run for the whole year. Because if they're giving one a week, unless that means different countries, I'm not sure. But nonetheless, if you want to try to win this brush set, here is the brush set that they're giving away. It's our biggest brush set. It comes with a roll, so you can roll it out all out. I want this brush set because mine is a jumbled up mess right now. I have a lot of Younique brushes and they are super duper quality. This one is going to come with a powder concealer brush, a concealer brush, liquid foundation brush, a foundation brush. Those are all different types of brushes. Powder puff brush, blusher brush, contour brush, fan brush, cream shadow brush, blending brush, crease brush, deluxe brush, angled shadow sponge brush, liner shader brush, eyeliner brush, lash comb brow brush, spoolie brow artist brush, brow artist brush, lip brush, applicator, and then the brush roll. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 high quality Younique brushes. You would not need another brush ever, okay? And you have the roll to store it all. It's a $365 value. Just post pictures on social media using this palette and you could win one. So I am all in. I am all in. So I can't wait to try this and just create something. My downfall is I like to find the look and then try to recreate it. You guys know that because if you've been following me on Wednesdays, we've done it for 10 weeks now. I post a bunch of looks and you guys choose one and then I recreate it. So it's just kind of my nature. Even when I was young and I would draw, I would always look at something and then recreate it, that same image, and draw it myself. So I guess I'm a little bit of a copycat. So this is going to be kind of new for me because this palette is so new. There aren't a whole lot of looks out there yet to copy. So I'm going to have to be more of the originator, I guess. So that's a little scary. But okay, I already have my primer and my satin foundation. I've done my brows. I've done my eye primer. So starting with that, we've got these colors here. So I know I've got my highlighter. I know I've got my darker kind of, this is probably going to be more of my transition shade and then my darker here. So for as far as eyeliner, and remember we can use our lip liners also as eyeliner. So like this one kind of calls to me here. This is our Posh, which is, this is like a mauve-y color. Or we, of course, have purple, but these are more plums. They're not really purple. We do have a plum purple eyeliner, but I don't think I have that one. And I probably should have gotten that just to recreate this look. So you know what? Let's go ahead and try. I am going to try this Posh lip liner on my eyes, okay? Just to create kind of a unique look. No pun intended. And tie these looks together. So ooh, where them girls at? So if you joined me earlier, you heard me saying I spent the weekend with some friends and we had so much fun. It's out in the country, it's out in the middle of nowhere, no distractions, and we all cook a meal. It's just so nice to get away. The internet's terrible there, so I responded to the messages that I could. I will definitely be getting back to you much quicker in the next, either this evening or tomorrow. I will respond to all of my messages. Okay, that's the Posh lip liner that I've got on my eyes, but don't panic. I know that looks a little freaky right now, but once we get everything blended and I get the black mascara on, I think it's gonna all tie together. At least I'm hoping. Okay, so let's see. Get a little contouring going here. I'm looking a little pale. I can't wait to try that blush. We'll save that for last. Save that best for last. Because I've never worn a purple blush. I don't even wear a whole lot of blush. You can ask my friend Jody, because she's the one that will look at my live and say, hey, you forgot your blush. She'll comment, hey, you forgot your blush. I'm like, oh, Jody, you're right. Thank you for calling me out. Forgot my blush. Just never been a big blush wearer. All right. So there's the contour, and then I like to just take the big puffy brush. And we also have a new blush brush out this month that I ordered to apply my new blush. It's a tapered blush brush. I'm getting tongue twisters here. So I had a crazy week, you guys. My stepdad was going to the hospital here in Concord on Wednesday to apply for a job. I guess it was some type of maintenance job or whatever. So he was in the parking lot waiting for a parking spot because it was pretty busy. And he saw this gentleman standing at the back of his car on his cell phone looking like he was getting ready to leave. So he's on his cell phone. He got in his car. He backed out, not in a rush or anything, backed out, drove away. My stepdad pulled into the parking spot, and he glanced and he saw a man's legs sticking out from the other car, I guess at the back of the car, like in the parking lot. And he's like, well, that's strange. So he got out and he walked over. The man had been shot in the face, was laying there in a humongous pool of blood. My stepdad freaked, grabbed his cell phone, called 911, said, oh my God, there's a man right outside the emergency room at the hospital. Please send some people out. He's been shot. I guess he said he's been shot. I don't even know if he knew what had happened because he saw so much blood. I don't even think he got close to him. He just said there's a man in a pool of blood. So they came flying out and whatever, and he was already gone. But come to find out, the gentleman that was on the cell phone was the one that shot him. And he wasn't even in a hurry or rushing away. Who the hell was he calling? I mean, isn't that crazy? So apparently, the way they found out was the gentleman that was shot and unfortunately passed away had just been in the emergency room with that gentleman and a female. So I was telling my girlfriends about it because my mom told me about it as I was on my way on my trip. And we're guessing, we can only assume, but we're guessing that it might have been some type of love triangle because it was two men and a woman. Maybe it was a boyfriend or husband, boyfriend and husband. Don't know. But they got the guy, and my poor stepdad was so freaked out, which is totally understandable. I mean, I can't imagine seeing that and being the first one. You pull into a parking spot, you don't expect to see someone laying there bleeding to death, just being shot. And he had no idea because apparently, the shot went off before he was where he would hear it or see it. So, I don't know. That's crazy. Crazy. Okay, so let's go. Like I said, I don't even know where to start here because I'm going to have to. All right, we're going to start with the white. On the lid. I hope my music isn't too loud because good old Facebook will cut me off. I just like to have it in the background, not necessarily playing it for you guys. Just helps my creative juices a little bit. So how was your guys' weekend? I bet it wasn't Well, I don't want to say it wasn't. Maybe it was. Was it as crazy as the story I just told? All right, there is that new white. Can you guys see that? It's not real. I mean, we're going to go a little stronger here. But you're going to be able to get some great pop with that white. I'm so excited because we haven't had a nice crisp white to do that with. So look at that. That opens up your eyes big time. And if you want to just pat it on there, you're going to get even more drama. So let's do that. Okay. And now we need our transition. I like to call my windshield wiper shade. And we've got another new brush here that we've just come out with. And this one is called our Fluffy Crease Brush. Okay. So let's I think I want to go with the Irreplaceable because that's our darkest. So we're going to go with that one in the crease. And let's see what kind of drama we can create with that. Cause the player's gonna play. Oh my gosh, you guys, these brushes. It's like putting that is so soft. Gosh, that feels so good. What a difference with a quality brush, I'm telling you. Because, don't laugh, but I have these dollar store brushes right here. And yeah, they work, but the difference on your skin with this one and this one, there is no comparison. That is a good, well, there's one little bristle sticking out sideways there. That is a good little brush. That little dollar store one, but this one, you can feel the difference. Oh my gosh, yeah. And I like how it's a little tapered, so it is gonna get right in that crease. See that? It's gonna be alright, cause the player's gonna play. Alright, so see this look coming together? I hope, because this is just me making this up. And like I was telling the girls this weekend, our quad palette is the most popular because 4 colors, you probably will never use more. Hi, Kylie! Used your Epic Mascara today, and wow, I am beyond impressed. Oh my God, honey, that's great. You know, you were the second one. I mailed out, I think, 20 of them last Tuesday, and you're the second one that has been like, wow, I love it. So everybody's starting to use it, and I love the feedback. That is so great. I'm so happy that you like it. But what I was saying, the quad palette, you probably will never use more than 4 colors on your eyes. So that's why I think that's the most popular, because you can do 2 one day and 3 one day and 3. So you can get a lot of different looks out of that one palette. And it's so great to just carry those 4 and have that much capability instead of just a 1 shadow or 2. Or even, I don't even think we make a 3. No, we have the 1, 2, and 4. I don't even know if we have a 2. I think we just have 1, 4, and 8. But the 8's a little bit bulkier, so I think the quad is the perfect. And I guess the reason I brought that up is that I'm going to try to create a different look every day this week. So I may only use 3 colors, and then 4 one day, and then maybe 2 another day, just to see how much variety we can get out of this one palette. Okay, so there is the Doting on my lid and the Irreplaceable in my crease. So now let's put some Wistful in the corner to try to give us a little bit of drama, and I need that roller so bad. My brushes are so... I mean, it's hard to organize brushes, you guys, when you think about it. I just have them all. Look at this. They're just all in a tin. I mean, it's crazy. And, of course, when you want a certain one, it happens to fall where you can't get to it. And like I was telling you guys before, these double-ended brushes like this, they're just a little bit shorter than all the rest of them. So they all fall down to like behind where you can't see. Oh my gosh. There we go. And those are my favorite to do the shadow, is these, the liner shader brush. Because you can use this end to line. It's the angled end. And then you've got the little shadow end here. And some of these brushes didn't get cleaned from this weekend. We did makeovers on everybody. It was so fun playing with the makeup, and oh, it was so funny. One of the girls, her mom was there, and I got telling her about how the primer lasts forever. This tube of primer has, I'm going on like 5 or 6 months now. I wish I would have. The next one I open, I'm going to write down the date, like tape it to the tube of when I started it, because I swear it lasts forever. And she mentioned something about, oh yeah, well, I'm a tube cutter. I said, what do you mean, a tube cutter? She says, I'm a tube cutter. And a couple of the other girls like, oh yeah, me too. I'm a tube cutter. I'm a tube cutter. What in the heck is a tube cutter? Do you guys know what a tube cutter is? I'm going to wait a second and see if you comment, because I didn't know what in the world they were talking about. Okay, I got my brush clean. Tube cutter. Know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. Come on, guys. What's a tube cutter? Because I didn't know, and everybody else knew. I think maybe my girlfriend Mary didn't know. It was a couple of us that were like, what are you talking about? Alright, let's go up underneath of that. I like that dark. This is the Wistful. Nobody knows what a tube cutter is? Good, because I didn't either. If you've got a tube of lotion or a tube of primer, or like another good one would be the eye primer, and it's getting low and you can't squeeze anything out of it, they cut it in half. They cut a slit in it, and they said you wouldn't believe how much product is on the inside that you can't get to. Like, wow, that's a great point. I didn't even ever consider doing that. So you better believe I'm going to do it now. I told him, I said, I'm a tube cutter now. You converted me. Because I guess, I mean, it's just common sense, but I never considered doing it. I don't know if I would go to the trouble of doing it with toothpaste, because you can pretty much squeeze that flat. But the tubes like this, where you can't actually get them all the way flat and get to the, you know, you can't roll it up or anything like a tube of lotion. That would be the ideal thing to cut and get to the little bit of product left in there. Okay, that is the Wistful, which is more of a darker plum. And now let's do some blending and see what we come up with. I'm cleaning my brushes here. If you guys haven't seen me use this brush cleaner, it's amazing. It's just this little spray bottle, 1 squirt. You can either spray it on the towel or you can spray it on your brush. Wipe it on there, and then it's dry, which is amazing, because way back when I did a video for you guys using that Gender Bender bar with charcoal soap, and it was in the sink, and I was washing all my brushes and rinsing them out and then laying them out and letting them dry. And I don't have to do that now, because you clean it, it's completely clean, and it's dry. So now I can use it. And it's also going to preserve your brushes, because they're not going to lay there wet where the metal can rust, or it can loosen the glue in there and your brushes fall apart. So it's amazing. I highly recommend it. If you've got some good brushes, you want to get that I call it dry brush cleaner, because it's only wet for a second and then it's dry. It's got a certain type of like oil in it that will adhere, the dirt adheres to it, and it comes right off on your towel. Okay, what do you guys think of that? I want some more dark there. Well, I don't think we've got enough plum. I see a lot of pink, and maybe it's that eyeliner throwing me off. You know what I might do is go over that with a little bit dark. I'm not getting that full wistfulness that I'm looking for. See, we need more dark in there. I'm only gonna break your heart. Yeah, we need that drama. All right. And now let's get some darker eyeliner. I've got a brown liquid. And you guys know how much I panic using liquid, but we're gonna give it a shot. Because ours is a little more forgiving. Oh, you know what? This isn't brown. I don't have my glasses on. This is maroon. Isn't it? Isn't it? Oh gosh, you guys. I need contacts. Let's just admit it right now. I need contacts. That is brown, right? On the end of that? That shows the shade. Why am I thinking that's maroon? Because I do have, you know, here's the maroon one. But when I started putting it on my eye, it looked like maroon. Oh my gosh. All right. Maybe it's because I'm putting brown on top of Posh eyeliner. And they're combining to make maroon. I'm going with that. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Better? I don't think I liked that Posh eyeliner. Posh lip liner maybe, but I don't think the Posh red can also bring out, you know, that pinkish red can bring out the red in your eyes, which my eyes aren't really red right now, but I don't know. I just think it looked a little funny. All right, let's blend that. Let's fill back in there. Yeah, see, I like that darker. That's really pretty. And if I could do a wing, gosh darn it, I would do it. Yes, I like that, guys. Okay, let's check out this blush. I'm super excited to try this purple. And this is the new tapered blush brush. So I'm going to throw away this little cheesy blush one that I had. Wow, that's nice and fluffy. And apparently this is more sheer, but it's also buildable. So we are going to give this Surreal a try. I'm just going to tap it in there. See, I don't even see any on the brush. So how about, yeah, that does look really sheer. How about let's swirl it around in there, because that's what you used to be able to do instead of tapping it. I'm going to swirl it in there, and I really don't know how sheer this is going to be. Let's see. Okay, there we go. What do you guys think of that color? That's pretty. And it's that's a shimmery one, I think. It looks like a shimmery one. Oh, yeah. Got a little low here, it seems like. Yeah, that's pretty. Gives me just a little bit of color there, and I like that purple. But I'll tell you what, guys, if you are used to our old blushes, these are much more sheer. Because I almost didn't feel like I had anything, like if I really rubbed into that blush, and look at this, if I swirled around in there and then put it on my hand, can you even see that? See, it's very sheer. And I should have one of my old, you know what, on my next live, I'll get one of my old formula blushes, and I'll show you the difference. If I swirl around in there and go that, it's like a massive stripe. They're so much more pigmented, where they've cut that down so that you get just a nice shimmer of that. That's really pretty. I like it. I like it. Purple blush. Okay, guys. These are the colors I thought might work with this palette. So we have a whole lot to choose from in this palette. Let me go ahead and put some mascara on before we do the lips. So we've got some brown liquid eyeliner, and then we only use the 3 colors. I didn't use the, I think it was Wood. This is magnetic. I can't get it open with one hand. There we go. Yeah, I didn't use the Wood tonight, so we will use that tomorrow night and see what that looks like. So I'm not being wooed. I didn't use Wood. Yeah, my jokes aren't that good tonight, sorry. Okay, my Epic. Here we go. It's gonna make this eye pop in your, whoops. Let's not put it on our eyelid. This is gonna go from, yeah, that looks, I like that eye look, to wow, I like that eye look. This Epic is the bomb, and I don't even know why ours is so much better than everybody else's. Whatever our formula is, it's working, you guys. This is the best mascara out there. And the funny thing is, I have so many open right now, I don't know which one's new and which one's old. But when you first open it, that's when it's that's the best time. Because it's just perfect. Not that the 100th time you use it isn't, but you can tell a difference when it starts. When it's not completely wet inside that tube. It's just effortless when you put it on. Okay. Look at that. One coat. One coat and pow. She got me throwing my money around. There we go. So look at that eye, guys. That is, I really like that. I love this blush because I never wear blush, and it's tying the whole look together. Yes. Yes, we got a winner. Okay, lips. Lippy. What are you thinking? Purple? You thinking soft pink? This one is kind of calling me right here. Subtle. I don't know. What do you... Or we've got this Snarky. Snarky's really popular. It's one of our newer neutral. We've got our Sentimental. Can you see the difference there? Let's try Sentimental. I haven't worn that in a long time. I think this is actually the first Younique liquid splash lipstick I've ever worn. So, let's see how this one looks with it. There's Maroon 5 playing in the background. I loved that halftime show, and I can't believe how many people didn't like it. Is it mostly men that didn't like it? Because if that's the case, that's too darn bad. There weren't scantily clad women running around the stage. I thought it was great. And I even like the old hip hop. They went back to the, they went way back on that one song. I can't remember the name of it now. But I thought it was a great show. Okay. That's pretty, you guys. I like that all together. What do you think? Like it. I'm going to finish my mascara and I'll post some pictures. So thank you so much for watching my very first look with the Beloved palette. And believe me, I will be posting my selfie with the hashtag Beloved to try to win that complete tool kit, the brush set. Anyone can win it. Presenters, customers, anybody. You just get the palette, the Kudos this month. Go to my site, aprilsagelessbeauty.com, and click on Kudos, and you'll see what the choices are. And when you get it, post your selfie, hashtag Beloved. You could win a $300+ brush set, and you will never ever have to buy another makeup brush again, ever. I'm getting that. I'm telling you right now. Mark my words right now. I am going for it. I don't care if I have to post 100 selfies. I want that brush set. So everybody have a great night. I hope you had a fabulous weekend, and I will be here all week creating different looks. I will go ahead and post what I used for this look. It was the Doting, Irreplaceable, and Wistful with a little bit of brown eyeliner and some sentimental lipstick and my new Surreal blush. So everybody, love you. Thanks for watching. Mwah.